In Rayclast, one mistake is all it takes. In Hardcore Solo Self-Found, that mistake is permanent. No stash, no party, with nothing more than a faint spark in the air and ash under my boots. I am the Last Exile Standing.
They will suffer for this humiliation.
The tide delivers me, broken, exiled.
By the first ones! You're alive! I'm glad to see another living soul. The miller went off to warn Clearfell about a strange sickness plaguing our men. I was fixing to go after him, till that bloody thing got to me first. Now, all those who drowned in the flooding, suddenly they ain't so dead no more. I would appreciate it if you could...
With this man's sacrifice, an ashen staff rests in my grip. Its wood charred, its spirit waiting. With it, I ignite the first fireball. A spark in the dark. Exile survival tip number 1. If you can't cook a meal, cook your enemies. As I traveled along the river, I found a chest. With it, what looked like a powerful spell. Spark. Lightning damage. Not something I'm used to. Not something I'm interested in. Exile survival tip number 2. Sometimes glitches in the Matrix happen. It's best to move on instead of wasting 20 minutes. Fiery porcupines were not something I planned on seeing on this beach. But if you're not paying attention, they do hurt quite a bit. Just as I found the miller, one struck at me, taking almost half my health in one hit. The miller swells with rot, a grotesque parody on life. His corruption rises from the riverbed. But the fire cares little for flesh or fungus. It reduces all to ash. Fights like this really make me wish I dabbled in more than just fire. But in time he fell, and some pretty nice items fell with him.
He bore the mark of corruption. I know it.
Well done. Please come inside.
Renly's the name. You're skilled with the violence, if what you did out there in the riverbanks is any sign. Another refugee from the Count's justice, I take it. But have no fear. This place is something of a hideaway for many of us now, and we could sorely use your skills in these dark times.
I wouldn't call that last fight skilled.
If you're willing to bend your violence toward our defense. There's a beast of particular dark power stalking us out in the felling. It moves unseen under the dirt and attacks without warning. We can't leave the walls to find food, and I've been unable to corner and slay the beast myself. Now, if you could channel your violence against this Devourer, as Finn calls it, we'd be indebted to you. Till next time.
His burden is heavy. He hides it well.
This crimson amulet is a really good find early. It'll help me along the way. and the skill gem giving me my first true flame spell, Flame Wall. Clearfell encampment, the first safe haven, though safe is generous.
Welcome to the camp of the lost, stranger. We survive, but we do not live. I am Una. All this began the night Count Gino took his most loyal men into the Grelwood. After he returned, a madness grew in him. Something happened out there. Please, I beg of you, travel into the forest and begin your search. There must be some clue as to what took place. I fear this land's sickness will only deepen unless we do something. Please.
And there they are, the vendors, eternal guardians of disappointment. Always stocked, never useful.
It's beautiful. I accept.
Walls hold back the wilderness, but not the weight of exile. Every face here carries the same story: survival without peace. But still, hope makes fools of us all. Then there's the stash, empty for now, but usually a bottomless pit where good loot goes to die. The waypoint, proof that even in exile, fast travel is still the greatest magic of all. Comfort never lasts. Exiles don't live in towns. We pass through them before the road swallows us again. The flames spread wider in the flame wall. Barricade of heat, not just a weapon, but a prison. My enemies don't cross it, they burn it. Clearfell, a forest stripped bare. The trees stand like hollowed corpses, and the ground crunches with the bones of those who thought they might find safety here. It's not the enemies you see that weigh on you. It's the silence in between. Even the air feels brittle in Clearfell. As though the whole forest could shatter with one wrong step. But I had no choice but to press on. I found the entrance to this Grelwood. I believe there is more to check out here. As I crested the snow-topped hill, there she was, Beira of the Rotten Pack. My first true battle of fire against ice. As she summoned her rotten dogs, they swarmed me. This was my first close call. Thankfully, the ember swallowed her before she could summon her next rotten pack. And with her death, the head of the winter wolf. Plus 10% resistance to cold. This will be useful. With the wolf's head, she dropped an apprentice ashen staff of the pupil. Massive damage bonus. And some intelligence thrown in there too. It required level 3 to equip. I would need to kill a few more things. Should be easy enough. With killing monsters in mind, I thought about heading towards the Devourer that Renly had mentioned back in town. As I traveled through the rest of Clearfell, it happened. Level 3. More damage. And my new staff can be equipped. This was a big win. And that's when I stumbled upon it. A mud burrow. Much too large to be anything other than what Renly had spoken about. The Devourer must be in there.
Everything is wet and vile in Ogham.
The mud burrow is less a tunnel and more a wound carved into the earth. Still festering. Still hungry. It's damp, it's dark, and it smells like something that's been chewing on corpses for too long. Every step sinks deeper, as if the earth itself wants to drag me under. The Devourer is a burrow given form, an endless maw that never learned the meaning of enough. Its body of earth, its hunger eternal. To fight the Devourer is to fight the earth itself, and the earth always plays the long game. That or my fire spells aren't strong enough yet. Either way, I got what I came for. With the Devourer dead, and some items dropped. Let's see what Renly has to offer me. Of course, a bone one would drop. I can think of a certain exile that could have used something like this super early. Maybe she'd still be around if that were the case. At least it'll help me make a little bit of money back in town.
We can breathe a bit easier now, perhaps even go out and gather food. Now, this won't cover our debt to you, not nearly, but take it as thanks.
With Renly's gift being a support gem, Flame Wall was the obvious choice. Why make a wall when you can make a prison? Now, time to travel back to this Grelwood and find out what Una was talking about.
Hold up a moment.
The Grelwood is less a forest and more a graveyard draped in bark.
Name's Delwyn.
Every step cracks over something that used to be alive. And shortly after entering it, I met Delwyn, a hunter as merry wisps.
Try keep up. Don't lose sight of it.
I thought I'd tag along. I do enjoy a good hunt. The deeper I pushed, the more it felt like the forest was watching. Not with eyes, but with hunger. This wisp empowered everything it touched. until it found a beast worthy of its power. Even still, no match for me. I gathered up the items dropped and carried on towards the hut that I had passed, caring little for what Delwyn said. Within this hut lay a cauldron, improved mana flasks. This would be useful, but at what cost? Areagne emerges from the Grelwood's darkness, part witch, part storm. Her breath freezes the air, sparks crackle like broken bone. Elemental echoes pulse through her domain. Cold wounds beneath your feet, and crackling arcs of lightning that follow your every move.
Corrupted or not, your kind deserve no
But in the
better.
end she fell. Fire always wins. And with it, a support gem is dropped. With this, I would choose Spell Cascade for my Flame Wall. Because 3 rings of fire is always better than 1. I pressed deeper into the Grelwood, and that's when I saw it. An entrance, covered in fungus. This must be the Grim Tangle. Let's check it out. Inside, its roots were impassable for now,
I sense more than just
So,
life in these vines.
nothing left to do but continue my search. Conveniently, right beside it was a massive tree with rune engravings on it. If this wasn't what I was looking for, I have no idea what I'm doing here.
This tree has an abundance of energy.
What happened here? This shade, is it still alive? To release that being from the Tree of Souls, we'll need more than simply cutting his robe. The ancient runes that imbue the Count's blade created the binding, and only ancient runes can break it. There is a battlefield not far from here that runs red with rust, where the weapons and armor of countless Ezamites still remain. We call it the Red Veil. You should search the area. There may still be power in some of those centuries-old relics. Renly will know how to forge them, bring the runes to him, and then...
Pretty much what I got from Una is I need to go kill a bunch of skeletons. And find some stuff. Should be easy enough. Some more exploring and killing the random werewolves of the forest. I found it. The entrance to the Red Veil.
I thought the Ezamites buried their dead. This must have been some battleground.
The Red Veil doesn't bother with pretense. The land bleeds, the air chokes, and every step feels borrowed. It isn't just the soil that's red. It's memories soaked with the blood of those who thought they could pass unchallenged. In my search through the Red Veil, I came across obelisks. Creating these rune spikes would not be so easy, as these obelisks were all protected. I remember 3 runes on the tree. That must mean there's 3 obelisks. Down. Let's see what the final one brings. Touching the third obelisk summons something. The Rust King. He stands at the heart of the Red Veil. His realm born of decay and iron. Every step rattles with purpose. This is not mercy. It's a purge. Every swing holds thunder. Every crack splits the silence. Surviving is finding space in between the gaps. The blades lock on and rain down. Lightning dances across the field, and rust crawls like poison. Movement is my only ally. And as he falls, I have it, the final girdle.
Now, Battle Lord, accept your death.
Now to spend 20 minutes sorting my inventory to take what I can back. And equip this level 3 skill gem. With it comes a huge power boost. Ember Fusillade. Why just shoot one fireball when you can shoot 8 at a time? After selling off what I could in my inventory, I had Renly craft up the spikes for me.
No matter how many times I quenched them. I would ask what you need these for, but I'm putting my trust in you. If you find a pointer.
Time to go visit this Tree of Souls in the Grelwood and set free this shade.
Stab them into the runewood sights. Good. Now the others.
Let's see what power the old clans wield.
He's unconscious, but he's breathing. Though, this wound. We should take him back to Clearfell. He may be the only one who knows what truly happened out here.
Of course, she wanted to tell me back in town that we needed to go to the Grim Tangle.
Somehow he
Not
clings to
while I
life.
was right beside it.
I fear
but
it will
that's
not
just
be
how it
long
is
until the
sometimes.
song ends. He will never heal while the Count's binding still holds sway. Only by a Count's hand can this binding be released. I know an old tale. One that speaks of a ring we might be able to recover, buried 3 centuries ago in our ancient graveyard. A Count's signet ring, bearing his rune of authority. But how to reach it in time? The Grim...
As she met me at the entrance to the Grim Tangle, she summoned upon the Fey spirits, old magic, to try and open up this impassable routes.
I believe they will help us.
I wanted to try fire. I'm not really sure which one actually opened it. In either case, the flames of victory die at my back,
Please, hurry.
and before me, the Grim Tangle awaits, its shadows already moving.